What is up, guys? It's Cole, and welcome back to my Minecraft Forever world. This is episode 6. If we astral project for a second, we'll see what we did last episode, which is building these houses as well as building these tiers. And I think I'm in the mood for some terraforming, especially this area down here, connecting the cliffs here down to the river, widening up the river a little bit. This area here, making a path coming probably from this level down to here, and then making some farmland, perhaps a barn. So there's a lot to do. Let's get to it. Block this off like that. Need a okay. You're a problem. Ow. We might just have to loot and toot like this. Okay, good. Another template. And a piece of netherite. Beauty, 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 beauty. Our first upgrade that we're gonna do is gonna be Mr. Silky Toucher. Yeah. Oh my god, that was a lot of terraforming, and there's still more terraforming to do. Oh boy, oh boy. That is a lot. We took down some of the land. We took down some of the land here, and I guess we still have to do it all along the river here. We added in a few more tiers, and now we have a way to get down to this sort of level, because that's eventually going to be something, I guess. But then the big stuff happens over here. We majorly extended up top here. I just made it a straight wall because we can always change it later. These are like bare bones we're going with. We have a path that comes from here. There's, something there, comes down to here. Imagine all this being farmland and whatnot. We have the start of this part being walled off too around the lake. We'll probably have a path to come up top around this area, but oh man, I need to do literally anything else. I've taken a cute little break and I've done a little bit of thinking, and I think I want a big facade of a barn right here on the wall, so that when you come down this path, you see like the edge of the barn, I guess, and then the barn will go in. We'll have the facade here, and then on the inside, we will dig out and hollow out an area for all of our animals. We can have it as big as we want, extending into this mountain area. I think I want it to be a red barn, which means mangrove. I would like some mangrove. This is all of the mangrove I have. Boop, boop. Have a munch. And get chopping. Okay, it has been 2 days since that last clip, 2 days IRL, because I was getting a little bit burnt out with Minecraft. I've been playing it non-stop since I made this world, and I don't want to burn out and stop playing, so I took a little break. I read a book, what else did I do? I played some Pokemon on my Switch, Pokemon Legends Arceus. But anyways, yeah, I took a nice break, and now I'm ready to build a barn. So, I think, yeah, I put the mangrove in here, so let's grab a whole bunch of mangrove. And then I think we're also gonna do dark oak. We have this gorgeous flat wall. There is so much potential for big barn facade. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, so that's the center. 4 wide could be a good door, and then we can have some wall. That's nice. Do we want it just on the edge like that? Do we want something like this? Think that's good? Maybe it'll feel better once I get the roof on. Okay. So this now makes me feel like I should have a beam coming right there. Need some sort of detail under the roof here. Now it looks too small. Now it looks too small and this looks too big. Okay, alright, we've got things to do. I think I need to make this roof part bigger. How about just 2 more blocks? Just 2 more blocks? Let's try that. Oh, yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Alright, alright. Let's bring up this mangrove. What if we connect the roof line? Okay, that's good. I like that. I think I like that. That looks so derpy. Okay, we're gonna... Do I want it that low? Maybe I want it one higher. What happens if I do that? What if I take this one up? Like that. The window might even need to be taller than just a 3x3. How's a 4x4? That's better. I think this feels right. I don't think that feels right at all, actually. That could feel right. That's fun. Coming around the corner, I like this vibe. I think I like this vibe. So you're gonna see like farmland here, maybe a windmill on this hill, and you're coming around and oh, there's the barn. I think that's pretty cool. Let's start with just panes. Let's just fill them with panes. Yeah, and then maybe we want to add some details with dark oak. Okay. Like that. That's a window. That's an idea. Do I not like how tall it is now? Let's try one shorter on this side and see how we feel. What feels better? So on my screen I'm just using my hand to not look. So what feels better? Does that feel better? Oh, 100%. The short window feels better. Let's take this down one. Okay, alright. That's kind of cute. What are we gonna do for this door? So like if one door is open, it would be this kind of vibe. It might have to be a 2 doors open kind of deal. So the doors are open. Okay. I'm gonna need more dark oak here. I don't like that it's dark oak. I don't like that it blends into here. So let's take this down. You know what? That could be fine. That's alright. You know what? That's alright. Doors open. Okay, 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 okay. What about on the inside here? Okay. I think this is okay. What I'm missing is a little bit of texture. How does this look? Okay. I think the texture definitely makes it look better. Now, there's different ways of texturing. There's the sort of dark to light that we have with the red barn here. Same with like the granite into more like the rough more into the smooth. And then we have more of like the random like we have here and here. And that's what I went for, more of a random texturing. If you watch YouTubers like B-dubs, they like to paint their barns with a bajillion different colors, but my brain doesn't really understand what he's doing. So I'm just going with this, kind of like a army pants camo type deal. I think it looks good. I think the texture looks good. Now, we have this top part here. Part of me was thinking hayloft, but then part of me was thinking, how do you get the hay into the hayloft? You're gonna need like a crane coming out the top to like extend out and down. And then this is where it comes into play that this is 2 wide, not 1 wide. So maybe not a hayloft. Maybe it's just a window. Maybe it's just a window into the top of the barn. It's Minecraft. It doesn't have to be realistic. I have to keep reminding myself that. How do we want to do this? Is it just going to be a big square? Is that how we're going to do this? A big square, and then maybe we do a circle around it in dark oak? That's cute! You know what? That's cute. I like that. Is there any other way to add details that won't be too detaily? You know, those stupid over-detailed buildings? It feels a little bit too simple. Like fences, maybe? Fence gates? Let's astral project. Like, this feels kind of boring underneath. This top part feels kind of boring. How can I add in some detail without it taking away? Ooh. Shelves. Let's add in shelves. Yes! That adds some detail, that does! Okay, I like the barn. I like the barn. I like her. Yeah, I need to think about what do I want to change this dark oak to. But besides that, I like the barn. I think she's good. You know what would be sick, actually? If I get, what's it called? Glazed terracotta. If I can get a glazed terracotta design in here, I think that could be pretty cool. For now, I'll leave it at spruce, because I don't want to work on this barn anymore. And I'll think about that. I'll just give that a little thought. A glazed terracotta, that could add in some color. That could be fun. Let me go empty my inventory, and then I want to get working on pathways. We have some thinking to do. What do we want to use as path blocks? So we'll have the castle, and we'll have path coming all the way, like a main road, right? These stairs are obviously stone bricks, but we can change them out. I feel like in a kingdom, you'd have like a cobbled path. Like, it would be stone, right? So a main cobbled road, and then as we get to out here, it would probably change into more of a dirt path. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's come down here with our shovels. We're gonna use path blocks to plan out where the farmland is gonna be. So we're gonna come here, there's gonna be paths. Let's do farmland like here. That's a good size for a field, and then we can have the path coming up through here. I kind of want to put it in now. Let me put in the path. How are we going to do this? Should I just dig it out? I'm just going to dig it out, and then we're going to replace the blocks. Big field. Path. Cute little field, or do we want big long field? Probably big long field. Let's just send it. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Realistically, I probably want all the fields in this area to be wheat. And then up by the castle, it could be cool to have some greenhouses. That's also an idea in the back of my mind with all the copper that I own, but one step at a time. So here's a field, there's a field. I think I do want to bring a path out that way. So I get to do more digging. You have path and path and path and this middle area. It kind of makes me feel like this should be a main area and maybe the last path comes out this way, but not sure. We'll need a path that comes to the front of the barn. How do I want this to look? Would there just be like a big field here? Maybe there's a path coming up this side, path coming up this side. I'm not quite sure. What I am sure about are these two fields right here. So I think I'm gonna go get my inventory situated and then get some wheat planted. Just like that, we have a couple wheat fields. This is all of the seeds that I owned. This is gonna feel when you're coming down the path. Barn, fields. I do want like a giant windmill up here and more fields on top. And this is just gonna be like a giant, you know, Legends Arceus, there's an area called the Golden Lowlands. These aren't really the lowlands, these are kind of like the highlands, but I want the idea of it being golden with wheat, you know? I think that'd be pretty cool. Procrastinating terraforming? No! I need to heal my shovels. That's what I'm doing. Ah, I guess that's why people do it with one block in between. Okay. Okay. No ancient debris. I am unlucky, bro. Oh! Ancient debris! Ancient debris! We found it! Yes, there we go. Ah. Yay! Pink. Yes! Our debris is smelted. We can turn it into ingots. Yosh. Alright. Template, ingot, spoon, netherite, caress me gently, in netherite, and finally my wood chipper in netherite. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that feels good. Now I'm ready to terraform. Oh boy, have we done some terraforming. Let's astral project and take a look at everything we've done. We added in pathways, we finished up this level here, we've got a whole bunch of wheat fields in. They're not fully seeded yet, we still have this little bit and this whole field to go, but geez, we get a lot of wheat, a lot of wheatage going on here. Ooh, and imagine when they're all planted and all grown, how it's gonna be all golden. Ooh, so if you see this area here, I had it marked out for what would have been a wheat field, but then I decided that's a lot of wheat going on, and this is like right in the middle and right in front of the barn. So I thought instead it'd be cool to make this an animal pen. And I'm not going to do this episode. We've reached the end of this episode. So in the future, we will add an animal pen. We will add a building here. I want it to be a windmill. We will dig into the mountain and make the interior of this barn. But for this episode, guys, wow, we did a lot of terraforming. We added in more tiers to connect all the way to the top to all the way to the bottom here. We took down some terrain along the river, obviously not a lot of terrain, but enough. We also connected the castle to this area, made all of these wheat fields, made all of these platforms, extended down. We did a lot. This took multiple days of work, and I want to make sure I don't get burnt out from Minecraft, so I think I'm gonna aim for one episode every maybe 2 weeks or so. I think that could be good. This episode took, what, 10 days to make, plus my 2 days I took off. But you know what? You gotta keep your brain happy. And I do have other hobbies. I also have a job. I don't get paid to play Minecraft. This is all for fun. So I want to make sure it stays fun. I'm gonna aim for one episode every 2 weeks, and if not, then it is what it is. But oh boy, I really like what we have going on here. Oh, I forgot to texture the sides of the barn here. That's okay. That's fine. The front looks good. Ooh, the front looks good. I really enjoy that. Woohoo! Alrighty. that is going to be the end of this episode. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!